Alright, what's up everybody? We're back here finally on some more new video stuff. We had the plantation was the Monday video, but had no commentary, so, and those usually don't. But we're back here on a new, well, I say a new map, it's new for 19. This is the interior update that Cirrus Mods and I are working on. I have finished most of my part of it. I kicked it back to Sirius Sunday night, I believe it was. And there's going to be some changes. I've already updated the PDA. It's not perfect. Well, if I can get to where we can see it. Let's see. I guess that's a little better. Or actually, let's just do this. I'll go back out here to the main map. Yeah, let's turn. For some reason, the poplar, I don't know why that's showing up. But anyway, so here's the new interior PDA. This isn't the final version or anything. This is just one I threw together so we could at least have something to see, because I wish there was some comparison shots. But so for instance, over here on this side, you remember the shop was right there, I believe, is where it was before. And we've added some houses and some extra little road. The shop now currently is right here by this church. There's a little grassy spot right there where we were sitting. I think that's going to move. I told Sirius I didn't really care for that shop position. I think we need to have the shop back. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to move it up here by the sawmill. This is the sawmill area. You come in right here across from this kind of skinny pond right here. There's the opening right here. You come in, you can offload your logs here. The sell point is actually down here by the building, and what we're hoping to do is to integrate the production sawmill scripts and stuff with our sawmill. So you'll offload here if you want to. You can just directly sell it over here, but you'll sell the wood over here, and then it's going to output wood chips over in this area somewhere. I'm not really sure where yet. And then it'll output the lumber pallets down in this area, because all these little white things right here are pallets of lumber that are packaged up and ready to be shipped off to wherever. Now you can't do anything with them. That's just decoration, but that's, you know, the general flow of everything. So the shop will be up here in this grassy spot somewhere, I think is where we're going to put it. Let's see, what else is new? He totally redid the town. Remember, the gas station was sort of up in this area somewhere. He moved it down here. It does work. There is a wood chip and lumber sell point right here across from the gas station. That's new. And if you remember, this river, Big Creek, whatever you want to call it, it sort of went all the way up and down the map. And he removed that to make a big sawmill here. And I guess one of the main things that's different is, you remember the shop was here, like I said, and this road right here, I believe this is the right, maybe the shop was there. I can't remember. It was right up in this general area somewhere. Anyway, if you remember, I think this road here just went up and dead-ended somewhere right in there. And now there's a, I haven't finished this yet, I got to do this, but there's a little road here that goes up to this quarry, and we're going to have this full of something, gravel or rock or something that you can, you know, do something with. There's a big landing right here. I might go back actually and shrink that some. That's an awfully big landing. And then this road here, if I remember correctly, it seems like it may have just went up in here somewhere and dead-ended as well. But now it connects over to this road, which, if you remember from the previous interior, you went up here, it made these little switchbacks, and then up to here. And then when it got to this point right here where it Y's off, you zoom in a little, it went up just a little ways and stopped. So now this road here, from about right in this area all the way around to about here, all that connects now. I thought that flowed a little better. And then this one, remember, just went down the mountain into the switchbacks, and then at the bottom it dead ended. I left that there just because I thought that was, you know, pretty fitting there. Now this road here that comes around, I believe that is new. Yeah, that wasn't there because that just went up and then, yeah, up to there. Okay, so all this right here is new, and then it goes up to this big landing. Now over here on this side of the road, there's lots of new roads, because it seems like, let's see, this road here was not there. Seems like there was only like maybe this one down here that went up, and or maybe it was down here. Anyway, there was a little something, a little yeah, because you came over the bridge, and then there was a little something right over in this area. Anyway, that's lots of new roads over here now. So you can see there's a road comes up this way, connects over to here. There's a couple of yarder landings right here. This is really steep right in through here. All this will be yarder landings. And then this road here goes up and just meets up. So, I mean, we can see there's lots of, this one comes up and goes around and meets up with all these other ones. And all this over here was pretty confusing if you didn't have a map. So I redid the PDA real quick, just so we have something. And I'm going to redo it again before it's released to make it look nicer and all that stuff. And then down at the very bottom, this right here, this little gray patch is where you have to have the Expendables chip ramp in your mods folder and activated for it to show up. It'll automatically show up. In fact, we'll hop in the truck here in just a minute and drive down there and look. That's just a chip pile. You can't really do anything with it. But there is a chip sell point there. If you use the Expendables trailer, the chip van, you'll have to back in there, and then it'll tip you up, and then it'll sell. Then just another little landing over here on this side. I don't know if I mentioned that or not. But yeah, there's going to be some changes. Like I said, the shop's going to be moved up here, I believe. The quarry's not finished yet. And the road to the quarry is not finished. It's roughed in. I haven't gone back and put my finishing touches on it. But yeah, all this over here is nothing but timber. Pretty much all this over here is nothing but timber. So lots to do. But in this map, I'm going to be trying something different. In fact, and then the farmlands are going to be different too. I'm not sure where Sirius got this from. It looks maybe like Ravenport or Fellsbrunn or something, but I'm going to go back and redo these farmland tracks. But I'm thinking this right here might be our best bet. It's not very expensive, and I'm not going to be playing very long on this game save, so I may buy that, but I've got to go look at it first and see. That's what I was about to do. So we'll hop in the truck and drive over there and take a look. And you can see over here I've got already purchased a this is the John Deere 1910 sort of a loader forwarder kind of thing. I haven't messed with this, so it looks a little different, than maybe it folds out or something. Anyway, I'll be playing with that, and I'm probably going to end up getting a let's see, I'm probably going to go with this. I've got a modded Komatsu. I'm testing out the map, and I'm also testing out some new machines and stuff, because I think what I want to do is when the interior is released, it's pretty rugged in a lot of spots, so I'm probably going to end up doing some sort of a forwarder harvester type thing. I don't normally do that because that's just not what I'm used to, and style of forestry is a lot different. Make sure I'm going the right way here. And actually, no, I need to go the other way. I'll tell you, let's do this. Let's do a quick little map tour real quick. We're just right here by the sawmill, so let's go look at that. You can see there's lots of bushes and trees and stuff. There's one field there. You can do some farming if you want to. I think Sirius is going to add, all the ag sell points and stuff if you want to do that. It does have mud on the map. You can see as we're splashing through the mud there. There is both full-time mud and dynamic mud. So when it rains, some spots will get muddy. I think most of this sawmill is going to get pretty muddy when it rains. I put the scale in here so we can, you know, see the weight of our wood that we're selling or whatever, although I don't think that works very well for the logs. And then right over here is your wood sell point. I think yeah, it's still kind of high, but I think you can get to it. Let's see. Yeah, you can still get to it. Yeah, see there it says sell wood. But you'll put your logs up here on these racks. And I put these little concrete posts in there just to keep them from falling off the back. I thought about maybe putting some in the front too. I may do that if everybody has a problem, but if the logs keep rolling off. But I mean, the box extends out to almost where this this warning stripe marker is. So if some fall off, you can just shove them back in there. It should work. But alright, and then let's see if my smoke's working. Oh yeah, there we go. Okay, get my smokestack going. I added that just the other day. And then around here somewhere, we're gonna have a wood chip. You know, you have to, like with the production sawmill or whatever, you have to fill up the wood chips and then output some wood chips. So I think what we're gonna do is we're probably going to take this out right here, and that's probably going to be where the wood chips will go. So you'll fill up the wood chips there, and then we'll figure out some way of outputting the wood chips. And then right over here on this side of the sawmill is where the lumber pallets will output. There's not a whole lot of room over here, so I may have to talk it serious into removing some of these packaged lumber products, or maybe even this green shed over here. I don't know, we'll figure something out, but we still got a little ways to go on the map before it's ready for release, but get close, get pretty close. You can see that splashing through the mud really gets your vehicles dirty. Lots, I say lots of mud. There's a good bit of mud on this map. Alright. Let me look here. I think it was a good ways further down. But you can see my little icon of my truck over there on the PDA is not exactly on the road. I didn't get the PDA done exactly like I normally do it. I just kind of threw it together just to have something to look at. Okay, so in town, there is a Captain Cruz Burgers. Got some motorcycles parked out there. Let's get over here on this side. There's a post office and a few little stores right over here. And a fire station, which eventually we're going to have a fire truck parked in there somewhere. Just haven't found a good model for it yet. So back over here you got some used equipment sitting around over there. There's a dozer and excavators and stuff. And you got Chuck Norris has a building. I don't know what he does, but he's got an office there. And then State Farm Insurance, and then Homer Cafe, a couple newspaper boxes out there. Like I said, there's the post office and the little motel. And then here is where the wood chip sell point is, so you'll back your trailer in to this sell point right here that I'm hopping up on right there. So that'll be where you sell your wood chips or lumber. And the gas station over here does work. Fill up our tank in the back end there. So coming on around this way, you'll notice the sign there says narrow bridge, and it is for now. We may change this, I don't know. But then you can't be speeding through here because the local cops will bust you there. Speed trap right here. But yeah, this bridge here is awfully narrow, so we're probably gonna end up changing this somehow. And before we head on up to the woods to look for us a good spot to log, I'm gonna head on down here and show you this wood chip stuff. Uh-oh, is my ramp not showing? Oh, there it is. Okay, yeah, I was about to say my ramp's not there. And I think I did add collision to this wood chip pile. Yep, sure did. Okay, cool. Now, like I say, you can't do anything with this wood chip pile. It's just there for decoration, but it's just sort of to signify the wood chip area. So you see this ramp here. You know, once you've got your wood chip trailer, you just back into there. Like so, then you hop out and you flip the switch and up you go. And when I say up, I mean this thing is just about vertical. It's, I don't know, it's way up there. But it's pretty cool. Alright, so let's go find us a place to log real quick. Actually, yeah, I went way past it, but we'll get back over there. Yeah, so like I said, this map here is still a work in progress. We're, I don't know, I'd say 80-something% finished with it, maybe. I'm really hoping that we can get it released here pretty soon, because I think everybody's going to want to play on this. The interior is one of my favorite maps from 17, and it was converted over to 19, but in my opinion, not very well. So I took it and added my touches to it, and then Sirius was like, "Yeah, let's just completely redo some stuff." So I say, "Okay." These little trees here on the sides of the road are decoration only. You see, they have no collision or whatever. You can't cut them, you can't remove them or anything like that. You can't plow them. You know, I added collision to them, but I was not able to cut them, so I just completely removed the collision altogether. And I hope that works out for everybody. I know whenever you get finished cutting all the trees, you're gonna have these little ones left over that you can't do anything with, but they're just there for decoration. Let's see here. Let me go back to the main map. Make sure I'm on the right road. Because I think what I was wanting to do... Yeah, I need to... Yeah, see that... I mean, it barely touches this road right here, so... I'm wondering maybe if that's not a better place to log. I suppose I could do that. That touches... I'm trying to find a small tract of timber that we can cut that it's not going to cost me an arm and a leg. That's 400-something thousand. I think I want to do this one right here. So we need to take the right fork and come around. Okay, let's do that. Well, this may not be a good idea because although it touches the road, it's up there. That's not gonna work. Okay. Well, we get turned around here. That's not gonna work because we have no way to get up there. Like I said, I'm gonna be redoing the farmland, so don't worry. It'll make more sense whenever it's redone. Okay, so let me go back around to my original idea and see if there's a good access point there. If we have to travel across someone else's property to get there, that'll be fine, but... And none of these places may work, to be honest, because it's all up there. guess I could just lease the cutting machine. Actually, I had started cutting a little bit on another game save just to do some testing over here to the left, and that worked out pretty good. But the problem is it's sort of at a different. It kind of like oh, that's a big track too. Yeah, 680,000. Well, maybe this is the way to go right here then. Let's see here. Is there another small track somewhere? Can't get to that one very easily. That one's only 216,000. I tell you what, that one right there will work. Let's buy that one. I know we're right where that's at, and it's a good access to it with that landing right there. In fact, we've got part of the landing to use, so let's do that. Alright, so that's our new spot. And so we're going to take the right fork and go back up this way, and then go down there, okay. Yep, gotta find the right spot. Yeah, it doesn't take long for your truck to get dirty with this mud. Alright, so we got $695,000 left. That should give us just enough to buy a truck, trailer, and we've already got the forwarder. Just need the track cutter or the harvester. Yeah, the roads are pretty rough. We did that on purpose, so you have to have some skill in driving. So I need to move that tree right there. Let's see, that was coming up that road there. Alright, I'll get that tree out of the way. So you can see it's pretty steep in some areas. You gotta have a pretty good truck to get up these little spots. That right there is super steep. Coming down that with a loaded log truck is going to be a nightmare. I didn't realize that was that steep. Woo! That's going to be rough there. In fact, well, let's see, you got to. You got to come down with the loaded log. Oh boy. That'll be fun. Alright, so you see here we got a big landing area, a pretty decent sized landing area, and then our timber that we just bought is out this way, straight out this way, so that'll be good. And there's quite a bit of terrain there too, so having the harvester and forwarder is going to be the way to go. Okay, so let me see here. The best way to get there, I don't think I want to mess with getting the trucking lowboy and all that stuff. I think I'm just going to drive it up there. This thing's, it does 13 miles an hour, I guess, so it won't take too long. But I probably will speed up this part of the video. You can see I still got some work to do with getting the grass off the road and stuff like that. I think we're going to swap out those trees right there with something else, so it'll look a little different when it's the final version, but maybe not too much more different. I think it's a much needed upgrade though to this map. love splashing through the mud. It's fun. Let's see, I wonder if the vehicle's starting to get any dirty at all. Not really. Maybe a little bit on the blade there. I don't know, I would have kind of liked to have seen it get a little bit more dirty quicker. Anyway, alright, let's see here. Let's get the, let's get this, harvester. We'll stick with red. I think I'm gonna go with a different rim color though. Let's try. Oh, that was pretty cool. Let's go with the gray, the dark gray. Let's see, that's a little. I think I like the darker gray. Yeah, that was better. Okay, so let's go with the tracks. We'll just go with the Echo track. I don't even know what some of these things are. Tier 2 engine gets us a bit more horsepower. Let's see, 453,000. That should be enough. And we're gonna need. I'm gonna go with this. I'm just gonna lease this because we don't really need to buy that. And let's get us a truck. What I've been running with lately is just been this Peterbilt 389 day cab by Expendables Modding. And but I wanted to look at this Kenworth. So we do have a day cab option with a double axle. It's got 700 horsepower. Let's see, bumper. And fenders. I wish there was options, more options for that, but we'll try that. Let's see. And we need to put a log rack on there. And we'll go with black on that one. Oh wait, that's not. They don't give you an option for that? I thought for sure the design color would be. What does that change? Oh, the fenders and the straps there. That's not very good. Let's just go back to red. No, let's do black. Yeah, I don't like the log rack being red, but I guess there's not much I can do about that. Okay, no option there to change that. Unless we went with all black. I think that'll work. I like that better. Alright, let's try this. Let's see, 203,000. It don't give us much. We still need a chip van. I think I'm gonna lease this truck too. Like I said, we're not gonna be on this map for very long, so in fact what I'll do is let's see, is it under Forestry Machines or is it under this one? I think it's under this one. Yeah, there it is. The chip van by Expendables. Let me see here. What does design color do? Let's try dark steel, and then for the main color, let's try black. That was pretty cool. Got a black truck anyway. So let's see, that's 80,000. And again, let's just lease that again, because we may end up having to buy something. And I may go with another truck too, I don't know. I need to have 2 trucks. Let's get our cut machine up there first. This one goes a good bit faster, so it shouldn't take quite so long. A couple of empty truck trailers there, and a trucking trailer right there. It's kind of a neat touch. But yeah, this map is getting close to being finished. And it's probably just got, you know, a few more hours of work left on it, and we'll be done. Because we still got to, you know, like I said, we're gonna replace the shop and move it somewhere. And not much else left in town except for maybe a few little detail things. Now, as far as the forest roads and stuff go, they're pretty much done. I may, if I have time, if I decide to also, I may replace these rocks here with more realistic looking ones, but don't hold your breath on that. I saw a spot up here I've got to fix. I'll show that to you here in just a minute. Get around there. But yeah, let me know your thoughts on this new interior map in the comments. Leave me a comment. Tell me what you think about it. Are we on the right track, or do we need to fix something, or whatever? There are big trees on this map. They are going to get replaced, I think, with some different ones. We're not quite sure about that yet. But if you look out there in the distance, you see those kind of orangish, red, brownish looking trees. Those are the big trees, which is also those right there. So you can see how tall those trees are. Those are the big trees. And what Sirius did was anything that was a spruce stage 5, which I just had the stock, you know, the stock trees on there. Anything spruce stage 5, he replaced them with these big trees. So there's lots of big trees on the map if you're into that. Whoa, just about pumped us over. And I'm hoping that this, I don't know if that was dragging or not, I'll just raise it up. I'm hoping that this machine right here will cut these big trees. I didn't even try that yet. I hope it does. If not, I guess we'll just have to skip over those for now. So I just, you know, I'm not going to play on this map for very long until it's finished, but I just wanted to kind of do a little test on this forwarder and harvester situation. Now this right here I've got to fix. These trees, that one, that one, that one, and that one are all in the way, because what this is going to be for is, and I guess I really should have put it on the other side of the road. What I may do is reroute this road out this way and then have it come back in right here past the forwarder, because what this is supposed to be for is when a truck's coming down, a loader truck's coming down, and one's trying to come back up, you know, they're going to meet here, and there needs to be a place for them to pass. So I've got this little turnout right here or whatever where they can cross paths and not have to collide in each other. That is steep right there. You better have a powerful truck to get up that hill. That's all I got to say, because that is extremely steep. I didn't realize I'd made it that steep. All right, so let's get over here and let's see if this thing is going to cut these big trees. Matter of fact, we own all this right here, so let's just pull up to this one and find out. check our cut length here. We don't want 1 meter. Let's go with 5 and see how that works out. That's what I was afraid of. Okay, so we can't cut the big trees with this machine. There are some out there that will cut them, so I'll just have to hold off on those for now. Oh well. We got plenty of other trees to cut. Get some lights turned on. Let's see what I'm doing. That tree turned right before I started cutting. Oh well. Just throw that over there somewhere. Yeah, it's a shame though, because there are a lot of big trees around here, but yeah, I may just have to find something else that'll work. I know there's a lot out there. I'll just find another one somewhere. Alright, let's stop playing with that for a minute, and let's see here. We've got our truck. Let's see if we can get the log trailer up there. If it'll even go up that steep hill. Oh my goodness. I'm still trying to get over this sinus junk I had not too long ago. I was doing pretty good of not getting it, and then I was outside doing some burning, and no telling us what all I breathed in. Plus, I had my company Christmas party that Friday, the previous day to when I was doing the burning. Yeah, I kind of like this truck. But anyway, what I was going to say was I picked up some junk somewhere. It was all sinus junk. So let me show you this. Any map makers out there that can figure this one out, let me know. So this is the standard gravel texture. For some reason on this map, it's huge. It doesn't look like gravel. It's like big chunks of rock or something. I don't know. I couldn't quite figure that one out. I even downloaded a custom gravel texture and loaded it in and tried it. It's still the same. It looks really big. Can't figure it out. I haven't looked at the scales yet to see maybe if it's got something to do with the scale of the texture. Well, I can tell you right now that I don't think this truck's going to handle this steep hill. Maybe. Plus, by playing on this map, it also helps me figure out, if like turns need to be wider or stuff like that. Because this is a long trailer. And if there's trees placed too close, I can move them just a little to... Because sometimes when you're going around a curve, these uprights will catch on trees. Oh, it does have the Jake brakes. Okay. Yeah, the Peterbilt 389 I was using had the Jake brakes on there, and they're way too loud. Even when I get my volume turned way down, they're still too loud. Alright. Here's where we gotta punch it. Look at that. That's extremely sharp turn right there. You gotta be unloaded to get around that. I mean, I'm not even sure if we're gonna make it loaded. So we didn't struggle much getting up that part of it, but this next part up here is going to be the worst. I'm hoping that this truck will even make it up there. But you can see how rough the roads are, and again, that was done on purpose. Oh boy, here we go. No, we're not going to make it. Isn't that crazy? That truck is not going to pull it up there. Well, that's going to be a problem. And that wasn't even the steep part. Right there is where it gets really steep. Huh. Well, I do have one truck that'll pull it up there, and I guess I meant to get that. Alright, so let's unhook that. I'm wondering if this truck will even make it up there empty. Guess it will. Okay, well, so clearly this truck's not going to work, so let me hop out of there. And let's see, let's do this. Go to our garage. Oh, leased items. And let's just return that one. Alright, so I don't have my other truck that I can pull that trailer up there with loaded in. So, I'll be right back. Alright, so we're back here, and let me see here. I've got this other truck that I can use. This is this Kenworth C500. I'm not really sure where I got this from, to be honest. It's got mods by snon.tk, but I don't know where this came from. Anyway, this truck here, I have modified it. This thing will pull like crazy. So let's do black matte. Black matte for that. We don't need a day cab. Let's do day cab double. And then let's just do mud flaps. I kind of like that. The exhausts are fine. The bumpers, I usually put that, well, let's just leave that right there. I usually put the big bumper on there, that one, but that's got the lights on it, so let's leave that one. And let's go with the logger rack. Oh. And then let's just lease this truck. Alright. Now, if this truck can't pull that trailer up this hill, we're in trouble. Because I don't have anything that will pull it up there if this can't. Actually, I take that back. I've got another... I've got a Peterbilt truck that's a tri-axle that... it's got like... I think the base is like 900 horsepower. You can go up to like, I don't know, 1200, 1500, something like that. And that thing will pull like crazy. But this one should be able to get us up there. You can see, is having no problems whatsoever getting up these hills. And this is why I modified this truck, was so we could have something to get up these steep hills if needed. And I forget what map I was on that I actually needed this much pulling power, but there was some map I was on that, I know, it was my Bear Rock map. When I was logging down in that valley or whatever, I couldn't get up that hill. And this truck does get dirty as well, but I'm not just a huge fan of how it gets dirty, but so you see there from a dead stop almost, look at this, we're actually increasing in speed as we're going up. So this should have no problem getting this trailer up here. If we can get around there. This trailer by FDR is awfully heavy. That's why I think the other truck had such problems, but I mean it didn't do a very good job of getting up the hill as it was empty, so I don't think that. Yeah, see, look at that, that's that steep section right there, and we're powering right up it. So this is the truck to have. Unfortunately, it's a one-off. I guess if you wanted it, I could send you my XML file for it, but I really hope nobody asks. I guess I shouldn't be that way. If you want it, just let me know. Alright, so I think what I'm going to do is park the truck right there. Yeah, thank you for kicking in the Jake brakes after we stop and turn the engine off. And then I'm going to hopefully offload directly from here onto the trailer. So we'll see how that goes. But anyway, I think I'm going to go ahead and call it a video. We're getting pretty close on time anyway. And I'm going to have to get me something else to cut these big trees. And I think I've already got one that will do it. I just got to test it and see. But anyway, we'll probably play one or two more times on this interior work in progress map, and then hopefully by the next couple weeks or so, maybe 3 weeks, month, who knows, we'll be ready to have a final release on this map, and then we can play it for reals. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this little mainly kind of testing section. In fact, what I want to do just for fun, let's go back down the hill and let's see how this truck was going to handle this steep hill and that curve down there, because I'm worried about that. Then we'll end the video. So we're going to have to go slow, that's for sure. Looks like we can make that curve okay. This one's going to be a little tricky. Have to go very slow. We should be okay, as long as we go pretty slow. It's a little tricky again right here. You have to watch out for that tree on the left. I'm going to be moving those, so I don't have to worry about those. And the last thing I want to test is this steep little curve down here. I think as long as you swing out really wide and cut back really, really sharp, like I think I just about messed that up because we're about to jackknife. Yeah, I may have to extend that out just a little bit more. I mean, that's like borderline of being too sharp. In fact, I think I probably am gonna extend that out some more, because you see right there, if we stay way to the left, yeah, see, it's gonna rock over pretty good. And I'm afraid loaded, that would just hump right over. So yeah, I'm gonna have to fix that. So I will add that to my little list once I get the map back from Sirius again. And I'm probably going to extend it on out probably to about here somewhere. Give us some more room to swing out. And actually over on this area here, this side, I'll have to extend that out a little bit too, so you have room to finish your swing, making that curve. That is awfully steep and sharp. That's like a 180-degree turn. Yikes. Alright, anyway, hope you enjoyed the video, and we'll see you again on Friday. And I think probably on Friday I'm going to have another time lapse on the plantation. I put together the video for Monday and realized if I cut it to 45 minutes at 5x, I still had quite a bit of footage left over. So I got enough to make another video. So on Friday, probably going to be another plantation video, unless I change my mind and decide to do something else. But let's see, on Monday, there may or may not be a video. In fact, I may save the plantation gameplay time-lapse for Monday, because I'm actually having, on Friday, I'm actually having a tooth removed. It's one of my, wisdom teeth that came through or whatever, and it's just gonna have to be removed. So I'm having that done on Friday, so I may not feel like talking much on Sunday. So I'm probably gonna end up saving my plantation video for Monday. That way I don't have to talk and record on Sunday. But anyway, I'm out of here. Talk to y'all later. Thanks for watching.